Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Those who are new, welcome to my channel. Now let us start a family. We are living with family. We share our happiness and sorrow with the family members. They are great support to us. Now let us begin a family. A man has formed many social institutions to fulfill the basic needs. Among those institutions, a family is the most important one. Though the family is a small institution, it is the basic institution of this society. All the activities of the society are conducted on the basis of the family. The members of the family are the members of the social institution. By understanding meaning and characteristics of a family, we can comprehend the meaning of it. Now let us see what is the word meaning of family. The word family is derived from the Latin word familis, which means to serve. By this we can come to know that there were also other members along with the father, mother and children in the ancient families. In today there is a other members are not a family members. Now the family which have no children but they have only father and mother, and the family that have adopted the children are also there. The relationship of the family members is determined by the kinship. The family includes marriage, kinship, or adoption. Those members live under the same house according to their status: husband, wife, father, mother, son, daughter, brother, sister, perform their role and they create a culture. Family means the living together of a husband and wife with children or without children, the emotion related to each other. Family, apart from nourishing children and procreation, involve itself in the process of socialization of its members so that they can be part of the large society. It means that the family direct the social behavior, dressing, rituals and other issues of its members. Now let us see some characteristics of family. First one is a family is universal. Second one is it is the basic unit for all social activities. Third one is continuous responsibility and social accountability. Fourth one is bringing up and nurturing. Fifth one is teaches social behavior. One is it instruct traditions. Now let us see one by one. By understanding the characteristics of the family, we can comprehend the importance of the family. We can know what are the importance of the family in our society. Family is a universal, though it varies according to the specific geographical nature and time period. The family is found in all societies. We see family in all societies. Usually, the family follow a fixed pattern in issues like marriage, nurturing, kinship, property rights. Generally, the members who belong to a particular family rise in the same place or share the same roof. Through this, we say family is a universal. Our second characteristic is it is the basic unit for all social activities. Every activity of social institution starts from the family. We are all now that we are living in a family. The political, economical, educational, several other activities of the society begins from the family. During the earlier times, the family was sending its members to participate in the important activities of a local community. Now, due to the increase of complexity of social life, many functions of a family has been assigned to various other social institutions. On that cause, we say that the family is a basic unit for all social activities. Our third characteristic is continuous responsibility and social accountability. Family teaches its members how to behave in a society and how to discharge the specific responsibilities. It trained the children to how to live in a harmoniously with their neighbors. Along with this, they also educate about a few social responsibilities. For example, it educate on how to keep drinking water resources clean or how to behave in front of the elders, moralities, values, traditions, or develop good behavior among the children. On that cause we see the continuous responsibility and social accountability it gives by the family. Our fourth characteristics is bringing up nurturing. The family creates the basic right and responsibilities with regard to the children, and it also protect them. It create the way of nurture and bringing up the children and make them literate. The family is always favor of the children and they think good about their children. It is the duty of the family to take care of the elders during old age. Our fifth characteristics is teaches social behavior. The childhood and adolescence are very important stage in the process of socialization. A child learns its mother tongue in his family. It understands the social life around it through mastered in mother tongue. The children develop as per the social situations around the family. The family teaches the children about the way of interacting with elders and peer groups. This means the social behavior its demand to terms. The indirectly control the children. The family teaches the behavior like friendship, freedom and security during the childhood, adolescence, adulthood and old age. Every time our family teaches one or other way, or like indirectly or indirectly, they teach the moral behavior, how to behave in the society. Those things the family teaches us. Our sixth characteristics is it instructs the tradition. The family includes several generations. It introduces the kinship. It outlines their relationship between a grandfather, grandmother, and father, mother, and siblings. It teaches that the grandparents make the first generation, the parents from the second generation, and the children from third generation. We are all know that a family means people living in one roof. Like this, they teach us the basic traditions. So first one is the family of a father, mother, and children is called as a two-generation family. Second one is a family that include the grandparents, parents, and children. It is called as a family of three generation. Third one is a family that has a grandparents, parents, children, and grandchildren. It is called as a extended family. In today's class, we learn about the family and characteristics of the family. In our next class, we will learn about the types of the family. This is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this.